Higher Love. My name is Lynette Crosby. I'm creator of Arelta.com. All roads lead to ascension. And joy is my profession and my practice. I help other people find their joy. I help them to feel better now. I help them to play because play is so important to our journeys. And I help them to find their peace, clarity, and love within. In that, some days for me, the energy can be heavy as I grow and I evolve. Through these beautiful moons and different cycles and things that we've been having, there's been a lot of energy that our bodies are going through. And we don't know what to do with that energy. And sometimes it's stress and sometimes it's confusion and anger and anxiety. And we need to find a way to be able to focus and go to our heart, but also to play and find joy. Because the higher our vibration, the more that comes to us, right? Joy is a magnet for divine love. And divine love is a magnet for joy. It's just, this is how the universe responds to us. So what can we do in order to make that journey more loving and joyful and peaceful? I found Poi as one of the things that complement my journey. It's something that has helped me. I remember the first day that I started to use it, I was intimidated by it, right? Can I do that? But then I realized that all I have to do is slowly move my wrist. If I can move my wrist, like I put a rag in my hand and just switch my wrist around, is it something that can help me, to find my peace? Is this something that can help me to find my clarity? Poi is a wonderful way of finding your joy. But I was like, well, how do I do this? I had been looking at it for a while, but there was something about it that truly spoke to my soul. My inner child was so excited the day that I ordered these. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do something. But I also knew I got these and I was intimidated by using them. It just felt a little overwhelming to me. So I went and I got Poi socks. And Poi socks are something that are wonderful. I'm going to switch out for a second. Poi socks are something that are wonderful because they can help you to get used to the movement. And how did I start practicing with them? I put them in my hands because I was afraid of getting hit. I felt that old fear, right? And so what I did was I just started doing the different moves with my hands so that I could get used to them. And I started doing the different movements with my body so I could get used to them. And then once I did that, I was able to take those movements that I was learning with these Poi and apply them to the lighted Poi, which was awesome. But the first time that I used them, I burst into tears. And it wasn't right away. It was like my body had been waiting for this movement. This was what was missing from my journey as a light worker, as an energy worker, as a guide. This was what was missing. This was what my journey needed. But I'm going to be real with you, and I really wanted to make it intentional to be real with you and help you to understand what I am talking about when I say that, when I talk to you and I say that in order to do this for me, I needed to make sure that the water in my body was supported, that I was going to the bathroom, that I had the right shower filter, so that I could really enjoy this movement, so that I could really enjoy this process of exploring my body and moving my body in different ways that I didn't realize that I could do, because I hadn't done it in so long. And one of the things that was really, really helpful to my journey was when I practiced hugging myself. I talk about hugging myself in all of my videos. And so I practiced hugging myself every day. And when I first started hugging myself, I was hugging myself out here because it was something that I had not done. It felt foreign to me. And that, to even say that, sounds weird to me now, but it felt foreign to me for me to hug myself. But then I hugged myself. And when I got in where I could really truly hug myself because I practiced that. And the hugging myself taught me how to do beautiful moves that I could not have done. So I'm gonna move you back. I mean, I'm not an expert poi person, and I don't need to be. Isn't that great? Because the gift of this, I love the way my wrist feels when I move around. It promotes freedom and joy that I didn't know was possible. I had no clue. So I'm gonna do some things, and I ask the angels, I ask my heart, my thymus gland, my higher self, my angels, archangels, and ascending masters to help me to show you guys some moves. Thank you, and I just got the confirmation. So here we go. I'm gonna try to do it. Let's see. So this is something that was really easy for me in the beginning. It just was something that I could do on my own. Thank you. I'm getting all these beautiful confirmations, right? And so this is wonderful, okay? I'm nervous about this one because I haven't done it in a minute. There we go. There we go. Check me out. Oh, got hit. It happens. It happens. But I don't feel embarrassed. I feel good because I'm learning how to do something that I didn't even know was possible. So I'm going to focus on me for a minute so I can really try to get into it. Let's see. Oh, I know I can do this one. I know that I can do that. I'm really good at that. And now I want to try this. So let's see. Well, I'm not good on demand yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And that's the wonderful part of it. I can do this. I can move these things around and I can have fun. And I can know that I will learn how to figure out the moves that I need to figure out. And sometimes it hits, but these are made out of silicone, so it just bounces, you know, and you're learning how to do it, and you just get to keep trying. And the results are immediate. I haven't touched these in days, but I know what to do to get centered and to figure out my moves like that. And it just comes back to you. And so there was that awkward moment that you guys saw me not being able to do the movement. And here I am doing it fluidly and wonderfully and finding my joy and getting messy and taking chances and making mistakes and making miracles. And this is my life. This is my life. I just have to keep trying. As light workers, it gets hard. It gets challenging. But we get to do this. We get to show people all of the wonderful things that we're learning. And all we have to do is try. Every day I try to do 10 things. And I always go back to my basic moves because I love how it feels. I love how it feels to flow. I love how it feels to be fluid. I love how it feels to support my body and my energy body and the 7 layers of my energy body, and to move and to play and to help people to heal. And I love what this is doing for me, and who will be inspired by this today, and who will be able to play. You lose the ambition. You lose what doesn't serve you a purpose. You don't lose it, you release it. Because when you lose something, you'll find it. But you release inhibition, you release that. Because you learn that it's beautiful to make a mistake. Because it teaches you how to do it right. When I was doing it just now, and it was awkward for me in those moments, I was feeling what I needed to feel. It feels off because I don't feel supported. It feels off because the energy, it doesn't feel right. And I'm having a deja vu moment as we speak, so I know that this moment is divine. And I wanted to share this with you. Play. Find your joy. Find your peace. Find your clarity. Find your love within. Find your flow. Find the fluidity of you. Become one with the body instrument. Your heart knows the truth when you see it, hear it, and feel it. And this is your time. My name is Lynette Crosby, creator of Arelta.com. I'm going to grab this other poi so that you can see them again. I want you to go out and have fun, take chances, make mistakes, and make miracles, like my cartoon spirit guide, Mrs. Frizzle, says. I divinely love you. I divinely love me. And I play because I divinely love me. And I know that as a light worker, this helps and supports my journey. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon.